Hey! Guys, I can explain. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Editor News. And today, I'm going to be playing Doki Doki Literature Club. Gosh. Alright, listen. Let's play. Plays into my name. Oh. Noodles. Hey! See an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she... Hang on, what's music? Yeah, when I go, when I flow, my jaw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of thing you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. And if I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Gosh, alright. Feel my voice kicking. I overslept again. Caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Eh? You said it like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's me, Noodles. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. That's voice cut. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have to... I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you don't want to. Whatever you say, sorry. Oh, shit. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As you draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making the daily commute. By the way, Noodles, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. I thought you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of my many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. I can relate, my guy. I can relate. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, and I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I play games, but I don't watch anime. Uh-huh. I was talking about how why that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I just thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You must be right. Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. Look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? Well, now I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her and get thinking why so much about me, and if he wants to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. What's music? The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. I pack up my things, I stand blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Oh gosh, I just realized I've school in like a few days. Oh! Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I looked around and realized I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. And best. Shut short! You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know... Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your stupid club. And me. That's how I talk to girls. Sayori's vice president of the literature club. Not that I ever... Shut up. Right. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. And she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club. She inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please! Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Oh, sorry, I burped. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead. Well, she's so cunning as to plan all this out. I let her a long sigh. Fine, I'll apply for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Huh? I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs. The section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member's here! I told you not to call me a new member. Eh? I can't glance. Eh? I glanced around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure to meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? You kill the atmosphere? Ah, Noodles, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in the situation. Oh, come on, bro. Don't tell me you're that down bad. This club is full of oh, he is. Guys, this is definitely not me. If I was here, I'd be like, woman! I'd run out of there. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Shut up, minor. Sorry. Natsuki. Oh, the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is one I don't recognize. The small figure makes me think she's probably first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Wait, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yoi, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yoi, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Oh, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Noodles. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. But, damn! This poor girl just ate dinner. Oh, and pudding. Beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having a smile at me genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Noodles. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. Oh, I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. How about I make some tea as well? I hate tea. Tea's actually so bland. Sorry, British people, but I just don't like your main course. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened. There's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yoi walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs the wrap tray and Yoi opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, takes a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and a little piece of the chocolate were used to make the ends. So cute! I just go, ugh! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first. Then Monica, I follow. That's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full, has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. Can't help but notice her sneaky glances in my direction. Is it because she likes me? I mean, I don't blame her. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Finally bite down. Everything was sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't heard something before. I made them for you or anything. Yeah? I thought you technically did. So I already said, well, maybe. But not for you. I mean, damn! Alright. Oh, is she talking about... Nah, guys, I was joking. Although if she hit me, now that's a different story. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yoi returns to the table carrying the tea set. Oh, thank you. He carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I don't like tea. Here, now let me speak for you, Noodles. I actually don't like tea because it's plain as heck. It's only just warm, hot water. Let yourself get intimidated. You're always just trying to impress you. That's not. And sorry, Yori looked away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy. No, I don't. But I at least enjoy reading, I guess. I'm glad. Yori faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. So, what's made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sawyer. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sawyer seems really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. I mean, decides to start your own club. You could probably be a board member or for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It's like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yoi also nods in agreement. You're not surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. If you put it that way. I think people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. To make school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these things. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I could keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Noodles, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past 3 years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? Yeah, those characters not me. I actually kind of enjoy reading. It's cool. Reading's cool. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly clicks up. Ooh. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? Spoke without thinking about seeing Yori's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yori? Well, let's see. Yori chases the room with her teacup with her finger. Favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And playing a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yori goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in. There's already, by the way, her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually embarrass me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you off for a loop? Damn, that was a sentence. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. Quite vivid goosebumps. Basically grasping I can relate to at the minimum level. Just afraid Yori might as well be having a conversation with Rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected it, Yori. With someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, I really can't put it down. The real horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, is that? Well, I just... Natsuki's eyes dart over me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about key things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left those pieces of scrap paper behind that shut up. You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! Give that back! Fine. Your cookies, your poems. The thing you do is just as cute as you are. Dory sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki's avert her eyes. You don't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Showing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. Unless you're willing to open up your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yori? Maybe if you share some of your work, you could set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's just the same for Yuri. Aw, I want to read everyone's poems. We all sat in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. The heck is quizzically? Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Noodles? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Yeah? What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I'd join this club. Frank may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I have other clubs to look at, and that's my train of thought. All four girls stared back at me with dejected eyes. I'm sorry, I thought... Noodles... You're all... What a simp! I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a fair decision like this? Bro, come on. That is, if writing on is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Oh gosh, he's down bad. He's down horrendous. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I joined the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes line up. Yes, I'm so happy! Sarah wrapped her arms around me, jumping up and down. Oh. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If I just give the cupcakes, I'll be super peed. And that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Oh, thanks. Like this. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Noodles, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. I've really impressed the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills. I feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Noodles, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Yuri and I never walked home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! Yuri's my favourite. Wait, actually no, Monica's my favourite. Then I'm gonna say Yuri. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. So Yuri, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? No. Clubs are terrible. Clubs suck. Staying at school after school's done? Nah, screw that. Even worse than a job. I don't even have a job. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. But I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will help find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Time to write a poem, blah blah blah. Had some noodles on the street, kid, looking at me, walk up to him, and I say, if a guy walks up to you, punch him in the eye, black I can't see, everybody walking around, walking down in the town, we are going down, why do you have a frown? My name is Editor Noodles, I don't like poodles. Bars. I'm pretty sure there's a way of getting Monica, but I don't know which one it is. Universe. Tent. Extraordinary. Oh, gosh, you suck. Contaminate. Oh! Desire. Oh my. No, I'm just gonna go with Natsuki. I haven't seen hers, so whatever. How's the email? Oh gosh. Hey, good Noodles. Nice to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, why? Might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. I'm back in the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Noodles. Perhaps this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Man, I struggle to like Natsuki. I don't really like her, but I haven't seen the thing with her, so I guess I'm gonna have to go with her. So you already told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year, and last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come in and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, we won't see the end of it. Fair enough. Natsuki, you certainly have a mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Oh. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry guys, Noodles always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. Tells me when he's busy working. I'm even asking, like cooking, cleaning my room. How would it benefit me? Sorry, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. You almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Noodles can become friends too. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh! Stop moving on me. Oh, Yori even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. Really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Oh, you made it sound like a really big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yori. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. Any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. You make me happy no matter what. That's so. Yeah. I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, yeah. Yori reaches into a bag and pulls out a book. Wait, did I accidentally make it Yori? Crap. Alright guys, I actually made it Yori. I've already seen this one. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. Short read, so keep your attention even if you don't usually read. We could, discuss it if you want. How's this girl accidentally being so cute? I picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Great, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Wait, maybe I don't. I don't know. I hope I didn't. I enthusiastically take the book. Well, you can read it at your own pace. Look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Yori and Monica are having a very conversation in the corner. Yori's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is vomiting around the closet. Okay, here we go. I think I can. I think it's good. I think it's good. So I was just freaking out for no reason. Phew. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her, in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Freaking Monica! You have to put my stuff back in the right spot. You can't keeping your collection organized if someone else is going to mess it up. Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked boxes across the shelf. Manga? You read manga, right? Oh wait, you read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga's one of those things where you kind of admit you're really into until you figure out where the average person stands. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Right, it kind of went on your face. What's that supposed to mean? See. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. There it is, I pull it out of the sack. Here it is! So, Natsuki snatches that out of my hand. He then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. OGD, I know that feel. I do too. I get a closer look at the boxes that she's buying. Fate girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. It quite means it's either way of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you could put it through the glass on that door. It's actually a pretty good comment. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was a tony voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Noodles. Consider this lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Perfect Girls from the box. I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly mo. What does that mean? You just stand there. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. Then... No. I'm coming out of the closet! Guys! Fuck. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the window sills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? Take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Eh? Why's that? I guess it's easy to be close together like this. Don't just say that. It makes me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, claiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the old volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet. I could talk at the same time. Seems like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typically a slice of life affair. Kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from us? Is there going to be a plot? Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that doesn't have plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters. Besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into all their backstories and when some of the romance starts happen. That's really what makes it get so good. There's so many touching spots. Gosh, he's such a nerd. Is that so? I think you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait! What's that supposed to mean? That gives me a little shove. I just mean that I haven't yet seen you at your full power. Let's save. Wait, what? Her full power? You're gonna go Super Saiyan on. This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well, Natsuki paused for a moment, as though she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. Why does that matter? It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? It's a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time and got this manga. Like I would even get into anything because in manga. Lol. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable. You? Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, for all hobbies to pick up from a manga, it's definitely one of the better ones. You could mention she's really good at it, but who am I to judge? Oh my goodness. My nose! We read hard for a few more minutes. I finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fine sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. Well, what do you mean? I'll just share your manga with a friend. Do you know rather than... Please. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga's for kids. Can't even bring it up about them being all like, still haven't grown up with it yet? Like they want to punch them in the face. Fair enough. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the cupboard. Except, Monica was kind of a jerk about it. Can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, beating it. Well, not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. Well, at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. Put the page. Finally, Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happened. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. My nose, my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when... I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Finish this chapter. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. Stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with a friend, I can understand why. hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. Being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience, what makes me smile to myself. Okay, everyone. Are you all ready with today's poems? Oh no! Oh, come on! That time would be any worse. Sorry, I just need to make sure we have enough time. Oh, you do look a bit cozy over there. Eh? Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Alright, so I'll stop here for now. I pose a broken hand towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? You want to know what happened? Oh, yeah, but you just said, "Wait, take it home with you." Eh? Is it really alright? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you don't take it home. Finish that one before tomorrow so you can start the next one. And if it gets end, I'll kill you. And tomorrow? Oh no! I only got part way through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. Well, I suppose I've done necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Oh! How damn bad are you? Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then, I stand up. It's time to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, did you read to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation end. Can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. Couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now, that's everyone. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find something to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Hey. It's a noodles in the building. Walking bounds. Yeah. I'm in the town. Walking down. Why do you have a frown? I just keep saying the same lines, don't I? Let's go. I'm definitely most comfortable staying with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all. Hey girl. Sayori. This is a good fun, Noodles. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. Not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Well, that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. And this reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? Like I said before, Noodles. You're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Hey! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry. Come on, I'm really bad at this. Let's see about that. Sayori music. Hey sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning. It makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed. Making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. I ask me to come out and play. Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. That doesn't rhyme! Sayori, just a guess, but you went into this morning to write this? No? Just a little bit? I can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. What do you mean? I tried my best. Oh yeah, I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice. Oh, how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs on toast. Even though you were late to school. I had to skip breakfast. You're cranky. Well, like, this is no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. Hey, it's so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. Next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Let's go Natsuki. Huh? Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, let's get rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. And that was the point of sharing it in the first place. I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. I'm a woman. I want to be. In fact, I remember how I said I wanted to read your poem. That's what I had in mind with writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours, like Monica said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You're supposed to show me some poem and make me go, ha! Well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. Are you a narcissist? Come on. Hope you're happy. In other words, you're saying like you liked it? Natsuki's would talk, it's calling her throat. Also, you don't understand, do you, anything, do you? I already told you that you don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Yeah, fine, I guess. Only because Monica would make me if I don't. Hey! Natsuki in the building. She is in the building. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Well, it's cringe. I hate it. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. Yeah, I don't like it. What? Be honest. I don't. Why are you so convinced that I would like it? Well, whoa! Thunder! There's thunder outside. Wait. Or a lightning strike, I mean. Because... Oh, that's so cool. It's a gosh darn lightning storm. What the heck? Mid-recording. Everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. People don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly! I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do big things can be really disheartening. I decided to write about myself. Yeah, I understand. The other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts some more weight on the wordplay. Like it set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. Pointless. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. Glad you learned something. Expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I tried to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is young, old, I don't want to take that away from her. Dream was Yuri, let's go. Yuri says it's a poem. Minute passes more than enough time for us to finish reading. Sorry, I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not, I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. I mean, I don't blame you, it takes me a while to think of a sentence. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I'm gonna open nose it. It's been several minutes and we really haven't gone anywhere. That might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from their topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once you have to train of thought, and as if her manner, that totally changes. The stamina is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, this is something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing the simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but then getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. That's can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I don't really talk about other people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to himself, to me, or to Natsuki. You mind if I read your phone now? Please do. Gosh, that face. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Itself is kind of funny. After all, is it necessarily a literature club? Just under the lights. Tendril, oh my gosh, it's so hard to read! The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing, it must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. This doesn't rhyme at all! The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of future. My screen's a bit orange. My night light's on, that means... Wait, is it on the recording? I bloody hope not. I bathe, calm, breathing in air of presence, but living in the past. The light flickered. I flicker back. Damn! I better hurry this up. It's getting late. No, so I've been recording for like an hour. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I'm not doing that at all! Wow, I could barely read with gosh on handwriting. It's always annoying when people with handwriting say they're like, I have bad handwriting, man, shut up! But it took you a long time to read. No, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting's pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. You know, it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Going to ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Noodles. Really? I should totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after a while. After all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. Nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. Oh my gosh, the lightning's going crazy outside. I guess I have to keep going. I'm counting on you. Last but not least, Monica. Hey Noodles. Damn, that thunder. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Yeah, gaming. You should bring like a full-on console, and then we could like on a TV, and we could play video games or something. I don't know. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring these things up. I'm much better off just on the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, what Jim, you're wrong with me? Kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Why, Noodles? We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But if that's the sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I had Monica on my phone. I like it, Noodles. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, please. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. She literally knows. If you know, you know what this person does. She's a bit of a monster. And she's a good writer too. So that is compliment. If you say so. Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Belt Surfstein? Yeah. Maybe a long time ago. You're famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. Poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. You might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. You're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert. She probably wouldn't find much filler in her poems. And the lightning! What the heck? They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning to. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. Okay, I'd love to see you try new things. And that's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? No, I'm not very good. I'm pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. hole in the wall. Oh my gosh, the long one. I mean, me see the directions. Do you notice how it's only piano? That's because at the end she's actually, she's training piano. She's a pianist. So, that's very interesting. I noticed a neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I was at home. My parents sighed for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. That means something. That means something. It's, although I understand, the hole is like her being on the computer screen and me being on the outside. Yeah. So, what do you think? It's very free form, if that's what you call it. But I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. In influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because she's talking about being stuck in the game. Because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, you'll never make any progress. Force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for the day. Wisdom! Thanks for listening. Wisdom. Phew. Yes, everyone. Can't find the room. A little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poem could stand up to theirs. Well, a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange. Oh, this is their argument. Let's go! I don't know if I've been recording. 56 minutes! Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, people. This is my longest video. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. As they lead in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows falling with frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. That's language. Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to her desk with her own hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? You could list a symbolism or something? Clearly about the feelings of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. I mean, you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Yori liked it, and Noodles did too. Based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, appreciate the offers, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. Burn! Shots fired! Mo, we need to stop shooting in this room. I thought this was a literature club, not a shooting ground. And Noodles liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. It's not what I... just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Noodles appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. What? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? And use that at full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do really cutesy. Everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who's, oh my goodness, magically grew a size bigger as soon as Noodles started showing up. Natsuki? Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys! Finally, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Noodles? He's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. He started it. If you could get over yourself and learn to appreciate that simple writing's more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poem all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force him to figure out. Let me explain that to Noodles. Wait! There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effective. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary, limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Noodles? Well? I get dragged to this in the first place. It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. I've already seen that. I'm gonna go with Natsuki. Yoi, you're really talented. Well, Natsuki has a point. I think that I rack my brain in an attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings with few words, it was just as impressive as well. It lets the reader's imagination take over, and Natsuki's poem did a really good job of that. Yeah, it didn't it? Shows how much you know, but that's not... Natsuki, I think that's enough. Huh? Me? You feel so mean to me? Natsuki's voice whines. Look, what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing, and sharing it can be easily hard. I don't think that's what it was, but I can't remember what that fat word was. It looks like we learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Zuri is nodding vigorously. Yeah, so, you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise. What's I noticing? He finally mutters out, barely audible. Yoi. Yoi looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. Look at that. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean everything she said, so you don't need to feel threatened either. Well, you say so. Hey, it's not like you need to apologize for me, Noodles. Sheesh. Natsuki takes a breath. Thing about... Natsuki glances around the room. Don't stop staring at me. Surprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with then she puts it. Yoi and Monica look away. Anyway, think about your... I didn't mean it, okay? That's all. Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anyone. Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yoi. So Yoi, I'll go make some tea. Eh? I was just trying to help. I'm sure she appreciated it, so Yoi. I pat Yoi on the shoulder. Well, now that we're past that, one's read... oh my gosh! Everyone's read each other's poems, right? I hope that it was worthwhile for everyone. Especially you, Noodles. To be honest, it's a nice change of pace from the latest thing around we got a little too used to. So my joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere? No, not at all. That's not it. There's still time before we go home. So we'll all relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature-related things in the club room, where you can take the chance to pick up a book or do some writing. So that's what the club is for. I disagree, Monica. Yeah? What about? That. That's not the most important thing with the literature club. The most important thing is having fun. Of course. Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, too, right? In the end, though, Monica's right. Being in the literature club boy means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, it's been worth it so far. Gosh, how long is this? Oh my gosh, I am so sorry, people. Okay, everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. Noodles, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Maybe you've learned something from your friends too. Your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little bit from the kinds of poems everyone liked. And like that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. And out to myself with a newfound determination. Noodles, ready to walk home? Oh, let's go. Your eye beams at me. But it's been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. Can't really say that I'm enjoying it. I'm not enjoying it either. Yoi, what happened earlier? Yeah? What do you mean? You know, between Yoi and Natsuki. Does that something happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. You know, Noodles, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone... And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Hey, every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori's still in onto the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but it really needs to stop there. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay! Yeah, let's do this. Okay, people, that'll be all. I hope you enjoyed. Even though I know you didn't, because my content's trash. Sorry that this video was so damn long, but yeah, that'll be all.